you nauseous yet, chat? Are you nauseous? Is it bringing you to the point of surrender? The stream bring you to the cliffs of insanity and beyond. The very point at which you question what it means to be. Whether or not you have an answer is irrelevant, but the point is that you are questioning what it is to be. Because it's a question that 90% of people are never really confronted with, what it means to be or not to be. A question. That is the question. A question that is answered so easily, yet so hard to come to. To be or not to be. That is the question, whether it is nobler to suffer the slings and arrows of an unjust fortune. That is the question. I have got to piss so bad. I've got to expel so much urine from the water, urine from the alcohol, urine from the margarita, urine from the Kraken. If you think about the average bladder, the average liver, and how much work is done, unnoticed work, work that is under what is noticed by 90% of people. They work so hard. Work while you're sleeping. Work while you're awake. The liver, the bladder, they are there. And they work. Whether or not you are conscious of it or not, while you're relaxing, while you are stressed, they are working. The bladder. To store all the piss you drink, for your body is a machine that turns everything you drink, like water, alcohol, rum, margarita, ice, it turns it to piss. And your liver, it cleans that piss. It cleans your blood. All the metabolic processes that happen in your body, it is thrown into your blood, the transit system, and your liver is the one that cleans it. And then what's left is thrown into your bladder, and it stores it for hours, for days even, if you're not really that healthy. And what does it store? It stores piss. That's what we don't want to talk about, piss. We don't want to talk about the piss. We never want to talk about the piss. What's left over? The waste. The bad. Because even if you're having a good day, there's still that tiny little bit, that infinitesimal piss that's left. The tiny bit of waste, even on your best days, that's left in the bladder. To be stored. To be stored and kept until you release. And I think all of us need a release. Because we store and we store and we store without thinking about it. Our mental health, we store all the bad, we store all of it. All of the bad feelings, the jealousy, the envy, the anger, the cringe. We store it into our bladders. We store it. And much like a piss that needs to be requenched, that needs to be released, it lingers. That feeling of anger, that feeling of regret lingers until we release it. And some of us are so fucking desperate for that release. Not the release of piss, but the release of ourselves. The release of that anger. The release of everything we stored inside for so long. like a fucking pamphlet on the floor of a parliament hall, begging for release, begging for comfort. A piece of paper where all your dreams and wants are written, but it's not to be redeemed until you piss. Chat. The very word in which I and others on this platform use to address not just a single person, not a couple of people, but the entire fucking world. Chat. Chat. All of chat out there. The word that means not just a community, but a world, a universe, a dimension of people. Chat. This is your calling. I am calling you specifically, yes, you, to release that piss. To release it. Not just the very piss, the physical piss that's in your bladder, but all of the emotional piss that's in there. The anger, the resentment, the jealousy, the envy. Release it. I want you to go to your bathroom, the closest bathroom that exists to you presently, whether it be a porta potty at your work site or a gender-neutral bathroom in your house. I want you to go to it and go to that porcelain throne. Go to that place, whether it be a bathtub, a latrine, a fucking hole in the ground. And I want you to release everything that's been fucking stored inside of you. Jealousy of a friend, jealousy of a rival, pain, regret, sorrow, eggplants. Release that piss. The very thought of such doing, releasing the anger, releasing the jealousy, may lead you to tears. But if that's what it takes to do it, because it's okay in this hall of eggplant to cry. Crying is but one form of release into the world. To cry. To cry is to release to your eyeballs everything you feel inside of you. And that's what it takes, and I say do it. I say go forth and cry. Release at your toilet the piss of your soul. I said it, the piss of your soul. Everything that your soul's bladder has been storing of negativity. All the piss of your soul. Resentment. Hatred. Lust. Sloth. Everything that you feel you have stored about yourself. The hatred to yourself and other beings. The greed. Let it out. It is poisoning you. And your soul's liver has done the best to clean it out, but sometimes you just need to release. And if you don't release it, it will be stored inside of you to poison you for eternity. So I beg of thee, release the piss of your soul. Let it splurt out in a stream of redemption, in a stream that makes you powerful. Because you are more than that. You are more than the poisons on your soul. You are more than the hatred, more than the jealousy, more of everything that weighs upon you. And you need to release it. Release the piss on your soul. Do it. I need to piss. It's unrelated, but I need to piss. BRB? BRB, I need to piss. Unrelated, chat. I need to take a piss. It's unrelated. So, I need to pee. I need to take a big old pissy. Put a one in the chat if you're taking a piss with me.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
The important part that you take from this, I think you should need to piss your...
I think that's pretty cool.
Don't piss. You need to clear your... So, I'm gonna piss. Enjoy Subway Surfers, but BRB.